Hello, everybody, and welcome to Region 1A playoff basketball on the road in Webster. Thanks for joining us here on Rocktail YouTube. Your Britton Hecla Braves set to take on the Webster Bearcats in a chance to go to the Sodak 16. We are jacked up for this one. Before we get into things, let's thank our yearly live stream sponsors, North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Banky Sand and Gravel, Grade 8 Transportation, Heinbuck Potatoes, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, Valley Dairy Supply, Tank Seed, Wanderlust Travel Concierge, Creative Concepts, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. If you see these folks out and about, make sure to give them a huge thank you for sponsoring Rocktail live streams. Cheerleaders made the trip as well, and so did Mr. Knable, who's joining me tonight. How you doing?
Oh, pretty good. You know, made the long trek out from Bristol for me. So it's closer for me to come to these games than to go to home games.
That's
so
quite a drive.
Gotta make them when I can. So
quite a drive to Britton every day.
Yeah, it's about 30 miles. It's not too bad. So.
Well, let's get into our Bolt Marketing pregame show here. Take a look at the records and schedules for both these squads. Both teams coming in at 13-8 on the regular season there. And Britton Hecla, of course, coming off of that big-time payback win against Aberdeen Roncalli, 59-54. What an exciting matchup in the arena that was. The Bearcats, like I said, also 13-8. And they're coming off of their win against Redfield. And watched a little bit of that online, and Redfield had them scared in the first half.
Yeah, Redfield's got a Holscher kid that he's pretty lights out once he really starts rolling. Can't remember if he's a freshman or a sophomore, but he's a pretty young kid. Just a heck of a ball player for them. They've got another player. I'm not really sure what his last name is, but he's number 42. Kid can also get up and down the court. And then Webster in that game ended up going to a 1-box, chasing the Holscher kid, and it kind of really shut down their offense. So hopefully, you know, our guys saw that on film and kind of practiced against it in case somebody gets 1-box. But I expect Webster to be in a 2-3 pretty much all night long. They had success with it when they played us in Britton, so hopefully, you know, again, our guys saw it on film, practiced it this week, and you're ready to go.
Yeah. On paper here, like I said, both teams, so they're 13-8. Points per game, scoring Britton Hecla 10 more than Webster, 57.4 to Webster's 47.2. Points allowed. I'm sorry, I got that backwards. Webster typically scoring more than Britton.
Yep.
And points allowed, however, Webster giving up 55, whereas Britton Hecla, their defense is stingy. They're only giving up 45 average a game.
Yeah, and that's another thing that, you know, this week on my free time was watching some film, took down some notes. Webster, they love to get up and down the floor, and they love the three ball. They got guys that can, you know, hit from anywhere on the floor, it seems like. You got anyone from the Shoemaker kid, the Mount kid, Lesnar, Schmig, McCreary. They've got 5 guys that at any point in time are going to pull up from 3. And they're a run-and-gun team, so hopefully our boys are ready for that.
Yes, sir. Had a chance to visit with junior Graham Fosness before the game, who's obviously not suiting up tonight, has been injured for a majority of the season. But let's listen into what he had to say. Okay, on the road for region playoff basketball with Graham Fosness. So not playing tonight, obviously, but you did play Webster the last time we played them. We took a loss there. What did we learn from that these boys can use tonight?
Well, we were started out the season in different defense, and now we changed and been giving up a lot less points in that defense, so I think that should help quite a bit.
I think so too. A little bit of a different team. Both teams here tonight have the same record, so it should be an exciting matchup. Sure. How's your rehab going?
Good. It's finally got off crutches this week, so getting good.
Yeah, you are moving well, and that's good to see.
Yep.
Certainly appreciate all the time you put in, and I know you're kind of hanging out during practices and whatnot, so keep up the grind on the rehab, and can't wait to see you back out there.
Thank you.
All right, welcome to Webster Region Basketball with head coach Troy Connect. How are we feeling about our second playoff game on the road?
Good. The other night I was a little tight before the game. Kids were too, I think. You hadn't played in a while, didn't know how they were going to respond to that. Great performance, obviously, but tonight I feel really good. We're in a position to go win a game that we haven't won in a long time, and nothing to lose, really, right? Win or lose, the process has been good all season. We just got to go give it our best shot here.
Yeah, one and done, and first chance for Britton Hecla to qualify for the SODAC 16. So that's pretty fun. Program has come a long way in the last few years. We saw Webster once this year. What can you say about that game versus playing tonight?
Well, we got a starter tonight that didn't even play in that game. Lofton Herr, and Mitch Berger's a starter. He wasn't a starter then. We're a lot different team than we were then. We weren't playing our zone defense. We were in man at that time, strictly man. I watched it back, and I didn't coach very well either. I didn't make many adjustments. I was pretty stubborn. I just think we've gotten a lot better. We've had some adversity. We've had injuries. We've played some really good teams. We've learned a lot about ourselves. So I think we're kind of due for everything to come together, and I think tonight's the night.
Yeah, I'm certainly excited, and so is everyone else back home. So best of luck tonight, and hope to see you again yet this year.
Let's go Braves.
All right. All right, thank you to both Graham and Coach Connect for their time before the game. Looks like my camera's a little crooked on the end of the court there. I'll fix that at halftime most likely. But a lot of fun insight there, and Graham taking his injury pretty well, and he's a go-getter. I'm excited to see him back. We won't see him back till football, but he should be good to go by then.
Yeah, I'm hoping he has a good, successful, good healing spring, and hoping he can carry that into this summer. I know we usually go to some football camps early in the year, and we've already pretty much talked about how that's probably not going to be something he's going to go to. Just he's a senior. He's going to be a senior next year. He's proved himself. He'll be one that we know is going to be ready to go come fall. So, yeah, hoping he can get healed up over the summer. And we know he's going to be in the weight room, so that's never a question. So,
before we get into some more game things, just wanted to make mention Rocktail Roundtable starting up here probably this Sunday. Every Sunday I'll try to release a new episode on the YouTube channel. I'm going to talk to different people around the area, see what they have going on. I think I got a hoops show lined up, and I've got a interview with Mike Atkinson at some point talking about water issues for farmers, and so a wide variety of topics we're going to cover there, but make sure to tune in for that. We'll keep you updated on our Rocktail Facebook page when that comes out.
I had Mike come into my classroom last year and do some talking about ag and all that stuff, and he did a phenomenal job. So you've got a good one there on your hands.
He's really relatable and very knowledgeable.
Oh, yeah.
But you said you've been watching some film and different things. What are you looking forward to in this game?
Yeah, like I said, I love watching film. There's, something about, breaking down a game and finding people's weaknesses and strengths and whatnot. And it definitely helps when BJ sends you some stats, too, over the week. But just kind of looking at some things that I wrote down. Webster's got a first-year head coach, Matthew Leonards. I believe he's from the Sioux Falls area. He's not a first-year teacher. I think he came up to Webster last year. But it seems like he's been doing really well. He's got a lot of help with his assistant coach, Riley Reitz. Riley's a Webster guy, about the same age as I am. Good guy. Skoggs and I know him pretty well through college and everything else. But yeah, so Webster started out kind of rough. They went 4-6 in their first 10 games. Kind of still finding themselves. They did beat us early in the year. but sometime after they played Hamlin, they got on a roll. Since Hamlin, the last 10 games, they're 8-2, Austin. They are on a roll right now. They're a pretty hot team. They're playing really well together. I see some stuff on social media here and there, and this group of boys from Webster really do seem like a pretty tight group. And that's definitely going to help and breed success when you've got a tight group. I mean, we've seen it with our sports too. Other than that, defensively, like I said, Webster's going to play a lot of 2-3. They're really aggressive, really aggressive. They love getting in the passing lanes, trying to jump stuff. They're going to try to use their speed to get us out of position. The only problem with that is they're a little susceptible to getting into foul trouble, and they don't have much bench depth. So if you're Britton Hecla Braves here tonight, and I'm not the coach, so I'm not the one who makes the decisions, but hopefully they've saw that and maybe might try to slow the game down for us offensively, so they don't score so many points and kind of play our game. And then, we've got a little bit more bench depth, so hopefully we can be a little more aggressive defensively. We play our 1-3-1 pretty exclusively. It works for us. We've got the size and length to do it, and our boys are running it really well. But yeah, other than that, kind of a fun fact, I was talking to my sister. She and her husband, their boys go to Webster here. Tuesday night was Webster's first playoff win since 2005.
That's when I graduated high school.
So it's, Webster's never, I shouldn't say never, just in recent years, not really been a basketball school. I mean, look around here, Austin. There's wrestling all over this place. It's one of the most historic wrestling programs in the state. But I think, eventually there's a point in time where some of that's going to spill over into the basketball programs, the football programs, the volleyball programs. And, Webster's coming down to 9-man next year. They're going to be probably someone we're going to see on our schedule since they're a conference opponent. And, maybe didn't have the best success in football last year, but, boy, like I said, what I've watched on film, they're a good team. They're good kids. They work hard, and they're going to be no slouch for anyone next year in football. And I fully expect them to give everything they got here tonight against us.
Yeah, going into that first game against them, I really thought we would have dominated them, but that was not the case. It was one that we probably should have had. But
we just got out-rebounded that game, out-physicaled, out-hustled, and out-rebounded. And our kids know that. And, I talked to Chaz a little bit today, and he said that's been an emphasis at practices. We got to rebound, got to rebound, got to rebound. So hopefully that's something we see a lot of tonight.
Well, like you were saying, their last 10 games, they're 8-2, which is phenomenal. And that's the way you want to go into the postseason.
And, of those 8, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those 8 are against teams above 500. So, they're not playing any slouches either.
So for the Braves, it could be another game like we had against Roncalli, a tight one back and forth all night. And
I fully expect this game to be physical.
Hopefully for the Red, we come out on top. Well, wouldn't be a pregame show without a popcorn rating. Might as well get into that here. And, man, Webster Kiwanis Club has the popcorn, the concession stand down there. I'm sorry, Mrs. Kraft. It was phenomenal. I got a bag, came out hot right out of the machine. It was like perfect salt, perfect butter. Now, don't get me wrong, it's no Strand Theater popcorn. I think they have the movie The Goat there this weekend. If you can go check it out and get yourself some Strand Theater popcorn, that's a perfect 10 every time. But Webster concession stand tonight, I am giving a 9.2, which I believe would be my highest score of the season. So 9.2 on Webster concession stand popcorn rating. Might as well get into Knabel's Kernel Corner.
Oh, man.
You had some?
It was delicious, Austin. However, I do have to go and say hi to Mrs. Kraft on Monday at school, so I'm going to give it an 8.9.
Okay, that's a pretty solid score, though.
It was really good.
I did give Britton concession stand the previous highest at 9. at the Roncalli game. So pretty solid popcorn scores here ending out the season as we head to the Sodak 16. That's your popcorn ratings on the Bolt Marketing pregame show. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first shot Britton Hecla's had at making a Sodak 16 since it's been implemented.
Yeah, since its inception, I think this is going to be for both teams. Something that neither team has done before. I'm sure it's been something that some of these boys have had circled on their calendars for, this last whole year. I know we've got the boys to do it. We've got the size to do it. I was talking a little bit with Coach Souther, not to look ahead, but kind of seeing okay, who wins tonight, who's probably going to face who. And Webster, they might slip into like a 13, 14, 15 seed. With us winning tonight, barring a lot of other upsets, it's looking like we're going to be the 15 or 16 seed. That's probably going to end up being West Central or Sioux Falls Christian. So, arguably, I'd say, with our size, we match up well with those bigger teams out of Sioux Falls area. And so anyone can have an off night at any point in time. So that's one thing I've been preaching to these kids all day in school is, anyone can have an off night, so don't be looking too far ahead. Let's go get this one, and we'll take whoever we get next week.
That is great advice there. That is your Bolt Marketing pregame show brought to you by Jeff and Dwayne at Bolt Marketing. I want to thank one more time the rest of our yearly live stream sponsors, North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Benke Sand and Gravel, Grade 8 Transportation, Heinbuck Potatoes, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, Valley Dairy Supply, Tank Seed, Wanderlust Travel Concierge, Creative Concepts, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. Got the cheerleaders here getting the Sea of Red pumped up.
There's one more sponsor we got to thank tonight, Sasker.
Go for it.
Our wives.
All right.
Got to thank our wives for letting us do this tonight.
Yeah. Caitlin's back home wrangling kids.
Yep, Brandy's here in attendance tonight. She wanted to come take the game in with her own two eyes. I tried to get her to convince to come join us on the broadcast, but she said, I have got nothing that you guys want to hear. So she's down here in front of us and had the little one stay in with Grandma and Grandpa tonight. So thanks to them as well for watching the little one for us so we could come down and watch our boys win a good one.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got Justin Deitch, Dave Plantine, and Lucas Pearson tonight. I really think highly of all three of these refs, so I'm hoping it's going to be a pretty fairly good called game, and should be a good one.
They've all been at it a while.
Oh, yeah, a lot of years of experience there.
And all three of them have reffed both of these teams fairly often.
There was a quote by Paul Roselle one time, because somebody called him old. He said, "You combine everyone in this gym for years of experience reffing, and I still got them."
Before the game, I was lucky enough to catch on camera Coach Souther. He's still got it.
Oh.
Look at that.
Oh, good.
He was just talking with Graham yesterday about challenging Graham to a bench press competition, seeing who could do the most on a bench press however many times. And of course, Graham had to let him know that he doesn't stand a chance. So
he did say after that, "I'm going to have to ice my shoulders now."
Yeah, even with Graham being in that straight leg brace, I think he was putting up 2 plates on each side yesterday after school in the weight room. So he's still working, even though he can't use that leg.
But we've been very lucky this year to have the help of Coach Rabick with Metabolic Hoops Academy, Coach Souther, and Coach Richter, along with Coach Connect. And they've brought this program to another level than what we've been used to seeing. So
phenomenal group of guys.
Very appreciative of them. Couple ticks away from starting lineups and national anthem.
I hate to say it. Well, I don't hate to say it, Sasker, but we got a packed house tonight.
Oh, sweet. Look at this. Dropping the flag down.
Oh, no way. They got Mayor Mike Grosick on the mic doing the PA. Looks like we're going to go right into the anthem.
Once I stood up there, I kind of realized there's as many people on the visiting side in red as there is on the Webster side in maroon.
Yeah, thankfully the weather held off a little bit and stayed south and allowed us to have a game here and allowed everyone to come take the drive down. So it's a little tight up by where we are here.
Yes, it is. Can you give us, and now your Britton Hecla Braves.
Oh, boy. Oh, I got to get in the headset. I got to get in the head mind here. Let's see. I think I could do better than he could. Cheerleaders tonight are Macy Key. If you're looking from left to right on your screen, we have Macy Key. To the right there would be Ava Anderson. And then we've got Ariana Gonzalez. In the front, we've got Maddie Beal, Ebony Jackson, and Corinne, or as the nickname we like to give her, Jackie Bussey. That goes way back to baseball, last summer's baseball. So. Or actually, no, I take that back. That goes back to Florence Henry. They must not have known who our cheerleaders were, so they just made up names and called her Jackie. Starters tonight for Britton Hecla. You've got Mitchell Berger, Will Richter, Lofton Her getting another start. You got the big man in the middle, Chaz Vieter. And you've got the other senior, Mr. 33, Jay-Z Jackson Zulke.
Got here early enough to set up and saw A little bit of Webster practice. I think they're going to try to probably work the high post as much as they can against our 1-3-1.
Yeah,
they've got some options off of that. It looked like some screen and rolls. No kick to the three-point line or dish it down low.
Yeah, looking at their starters here, they got Seth Lesner, Jaron McCreary, Matthew Mount. Matthew Mount's actually going to go play football at Northern next year. Jack Shoemaker, that guy, I think he had 29, 30 points against Redfield. And then the Wick kid here, number 24. Tonight I'd probably look for the Lesner kid to attack the basket. Matthew Mount's going to be in the corner. The Shoemaker kid's a playmaker. And kind of the heart and soul of that team down there is the Jaron McCreary kid. He's their energy guy. He's their go-to. Quite honestly, he's just the leader of that team. So, and he's a good kid. I do know some of these Webster kids because of living so close and having family here. A lot of good kids from the Webster team here. So here we go.
Chaz wins the tip. Britton Hecla controls. Richter will have it on the left corner. Lofton her for a three off the back of the rim. Rebound by the Bearcats. They'll bring it down. They'll kick it left wing.
Gotta watch him.
Nice shot fake there. That shot no good. Rebound, Mitch Berger. And so a couple of missed shots to start the game. They'll kick it down to Lofton on the drive. Inside
nice
pass to Zelke. Up and in for two. Jackson Zelke, first bucket of the game. 2-0 Braves. See if I can zoom in here for you. I'm not using my typical tripod, so it could be a little touchy here. But foul down low, and number 12, Jaron McCreary, is pumped up. He's a senior this year. Must be Hawaiian night here for the student section.
Yeah, my brother-in-law and sister are in the crowd over there, so I was texting them before the game, giving them some grief for not wearing Hawaiian gear. So, so where's your spirit?
Second one good as well. We're tied up at 2. Inbound pass to Mitch Berger. He'll bring it down the court.
Looks to me like they're just going to go in a straight man here. A really aggressive, trying to extend us out here in a man defense.
Lofton gets it to Zelke. Chaz on the drive.
Ooh, no foul there.
Lays it up, no call. Lots of contact. Inside look here to McCreary. He'll take it in. Charge.
Great call.
Nice job, William Richter.
Coach is trying to say he slipped underneath it when he went up, but no, Will had his feet planted. He was there before the shot went up. It's a great call. Expect nothing less out of Lucas.
This is a bit more of an electric atmosphere than what we had against Roncalli, I feel like.
It's definitely going to be there. I felt like late in the game, and it might be a little different for you guys up in the stand. There were times at the scores table against Roncalli we couldn't hear anything.
Bang! Will the Thrill hits a three, 5-2 Braves.
Just like that. I mean, it was nuts. Like I looked at Brian Ravenberg a couple times, and I was like, did you catch that? Because I couldn't hear a thing.
Baseline drive knocked away by Lofton Her down low, out of bounds. 6:09 left to go in your first.
On film, a play that they like to run is they'll stack everyone up there and put the McCreary kid in the back, and they'll just kind of wash everyone down and toss it up to McCreary for kind of a alley-oop layup.
Into the corner, shot no good.
Got a rebound. That's ours.
Out of bounds, Bearcats. That'll be Britton Hecla ball. Six minutes left in your first, 5-2 Braves. Will gets the play from Coach Connect.
Good seal.
Inside pass to JZ. Ball knocked away. Webster off and running the other way. They'll kick it back out right wing. Here's a drive inside. Nice little Euro step. Gets it to go.
He's going to be one that's going to be hard to guard when he gets inside the paint. He's very shifty. He can move his body a lot to get into positions to make a basket. So we're going to have to really keep him in front of us tonight.
Nice move inside. Jackson gets fouled as he goes up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That foul goes against number 3, Seth Lesner, his first on the night. Second team foul for the Bearcats. Off the back of the rim, no good there. That one good, 6-4 Braves. Nathan and Ben Folkman into the game. And the Britton Hecla student section into the game. And so is the bench. 3 from the corner, no good. Airballed into the hands of Jackson Zelke. And Will is off and running. Webster settles into a 2-3 zone here. Over to Ben Folkman, left wing, back up top to Will. He'll swing it around right side, gets a pass through. Nice move inside, look to Nathan, puts it up, shot no good. Nice ball movement.
Those are going to be the looks that we're going to look for all night. They've got to take advantage of them being overly aggressive, trying to jump passing lanes. Guys got to be ready to go, get their hands ready.
Here's a 3 from the corner, that shot no good.
Got to rebound backside.
They'll kick it back out, ball thrown away, out of bounds, Britton Hecla ball.
We'll take it, but yeah, we got to start rebounding on the backside. That was a problem for us against Ron Colley, and if it's gonna be something that continues here tonight, it's gonna be a close one.
6-4, 4:27 left in your first quarter. Inside look to Mitch.
We're strong with it.
He gets knocked away, ball on the floor. Webster comes out of there with it.
Just got to be stronger with the ball.
Look to the left corner, 3 on the way, good. That gives the Bearcats a 7-6 lead.
I told you, they're going to keep shooting them as long as we give it to them.
Will goes baseline and hits the line as he dribbles. That'll be Bearcat ball. Jack Tevedal, Chaz Vietor in. Mitch and Nathan out. Pass into the right corner for a 3, good. Will gets it ahead to Tevedal. Jack back to Richter. Over to Ben Folkman. Down into Chaz. He'll put up a jumper. Off the rim, no good. Jackson tried to bat it, but Webster comes out of there with it. Here's a drive into the paint. Shot thrown up, and it goes. 12-6, Webster now. And timeout, Coach Connect. That's 30-second. That gives us the chance to get into our Venture Communications high-speed huddle. Brought to you by Venture, your high-speed internet provider. So Britton Hecla off to a good start, and then all of a sudden, Bearcats hit the gas pedal.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing crazy to me. This team, like I said, loves to get up and down the floor. They're going to have really quick hands. They're going to try to force a lot of turnovers, and they're going to run with it. So we just got to get back. We got to get in our defensive positionings. Make them pass the ball around 3-4 times and then hook up a three-pointer. We'll take those, but just right now they're pushing it. They're out hustling us, and it's about the only thing we got to do. So.
This is your Venture High-Speed Huddle brought to you by Venture Communications. Out on the court for your Braves, Will Richter, Jackson Zelke, Jack Tevedal, Chaz Vietor, and Ben Folkman. Inbounded into the backcourt. Will brings it forward. Lob to Chaz. Grabs it. Puts it up and in. Jack Tevedal with the steal. Pass to Richter, knocked away. Inside jumper, good.
Lesnar kids got 12 already. 12 of their 14.
Gonna have to look to stop him. Folkman gets it across the half-court line. He's double-teamed over there, gets it up to Richter. Over to Jack, in the corner to Chaz. He'll fire a three. Long. And Webster will slow it down for the moment. Cross-court pass here. Now they'll look back to the corner. Three on the way. Good. Cannot miss now. 17-8 the score. Jack Tevedal brings it down. Dribbles through the defense, gets it to Jackson. He'll get fouled there. Third team foul for the Bearcats with 2:02 left.
Yeah, I know we're trying to extend them defensively, but
Mitch on a drive, shot no good. Ball batted off the Bearcats, out of bounds. Britton Hecla ball.
yeah, I know. Like I said, I know we're trying to extend them defensively. Trying to make them pass it cross court, but they're hitting those shots right now. So got to make an adjustment sometime.
Inbound to Jackson, fakes a shot, drives inside. Pass out to Chaz, over to Lofton. He'll batted away as he was trying to get it to Viator. Blocked by Chaz, rebound Bearcats, and the cleanup is good. 19-8 now, and Britton Hecla has some work to do. Coach Gannett calls out the play. Lofton her up top. He'll kick it to Mitch. Inside pass to Zelke, he'll get fouled. That'll go against Gage Wick, senior. Second on Wick. He'll come out. That's the fourth team foul.
Number 5 here for Webster is Sheldon Schmig. He's going to be another kid that you're going to want to make sure you guard on the three-point line.
Inside pass to her. Shot no good. Down into the left corner. Shot fake. He'll pick up his dribble. Now back to the corner. Baseline drive. Took an extra step. (19-8) here, 1:06 left to go in your first. Richter will slow it down. 1 minute left here in the quarter.
Need a bucket here. Got to get a good hard inside the lane 2, or let's get a long possession 3 here.
Side look to Jackson. He gets double teamed. Back out to Will. He'll kick it up top. They'll swing it around to Chaz. Back to Lofton now. Inside drive. Lays it up and in with the little finger roll.
See if we can get a turnover here, get another quick one.
Nice defense, Jackson Zelke. Out of bounds, Bearcat ball. Nathan Folkman in, Chaz will sit down. Drive to the hoop, shot's good. 19 seconds left to go. Will brings it down the court. Fires an early 3 off the back of the rim. Long rebound, Mitch Berger. Inside look to Nathan. Fakes a shot, kicks it back out to Mitch. 6 seconds left. Up to Will. He'll drive. Takes it to the hoop, gets fouled. And he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Will sinks his first, 21-11. sinks his second. 21-12. Last second heave doesn't go. So that's how your first quarter ends. Britton Hecla off to a good start, but then kind of stumbles. 21-12 is our score. And we'll be right back on Rocktail.
Went rolling with it.
All right, welcome back to the Webster Armory on Rocktail YouTube. Britton Hecla trails 21-12, headed to the second quarter. Bearcats will start with the ball here. Mitch Berger, Lofton Hur, Jackson Zelke, Will Richter, and Chaz Viator out there for your Braves. Bearcats working inside. They'll take a shot from the elbow. Doesn't go. Rebound batted around, grabbed by the Bearcats. Cross-court pass there, shot fake, drive. Blocked by Zelke into the hands of his
rebound,
teammate.
guys.
Another shot inside the arc. That one goes.
Can't have second and third chances. We got a rebound on that backside. It's going to kill us.
Will into the corner to Mitch. Back up top to Will. He'll fire a three. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Lofton. Put back. No good.
I like the idea, Lofton. Maybe just come down and get set next time.
They'll kick to the left corner. Three on the way. No good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll remain Bearcat basketball.
Shades of Tuesday, where Aberdeen Roncalli was timing up Britton
Bro.
Hecla so well on the boards. Webster doing the same thing here again to them tonight. Down to the left wing, fires to Lesnar, right wing, pinned up by Richter, steps around him, needs help.
Webster content to hit that right side. Looking cross court, but they'll keep it there. Nice little move inside and gets the shot to go.
Got to stay in front of him, guys. Can't give up on a play once he stops.
Richter brings it down, gets it over to Folkman, the left side. Back up top now to Richter. He'll swing it right side. Mitch corrals it. Folkman chases it down. And he'll get fouled. That's Schmig. That'll be his first on the night.
Yeah, it's again, I like that call. He is right up on him. Probably pushed his hips a little bit, try to emphasize or influence him to take a step out of bounds. But refs are right there; they're going to call it every time.
So a fresh shot clock here for the Braves. Richter looks back to Coach Connect on what to do here. Oh, that pass picked off. And Mount lays it up and in for two, 27-12. And pass there picked off. Here's a drive. They'll kick it left wing. Another drive inside. Shot blocked by Zelke. Out of bounds. 20 on the shot clock here. Few substitutions out on the court now. Tevedal, Hur, Zelke, Viator, and Ben Folkman.
You just got to be strong with the ball, Austin. Kind of some lazy passes. We're not anticipating guys to be there.
I think Jack is going to pick one up there. Up over the top, the Bearcats go. 3 from the corner, good. Cannot miss. A little pressure here from the Bearcats. Tevedal ahead to Folkman. Cross court to Zelke, but Coach Connect will grab a timeout. We're going to grab one as well. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. All right, we are back after that Coach Connect timeout. What do you think the Braves need to do here to get back in this thing?
Well, so we're down by 18, and unless they've changed something, Austin, there's not an 18-point bucket. So biggest thing here is I'd like to see us start to slow our possessions down, try to work the clock, kind of just grind our way back into this, limit their possessions. We got to limit turnovers. Just like that. Can't have that one. But just got to limit it so that way they're not putting the ball in the basket and give us more opportunity to do just the exact same thing.
Stepped out of bounds there, so it'll be Bearcat basketball. 5:10 left to go in the half, 30-12. Three launched off the back of the rim. Fight for the board, brought in by the Bearcats.
Backside boards.
Another 3 on the way. That one good. You live and die by the 3, and they are living by it tonight. Live in, man.
Splashing so many threes, looks like they're trying to apply for the scuba squad.
Little shovel pass picked off. 3, good.
I'm going to be honest, this is a pretty impressive three-point shooting effort.
Well, not much you can say about that. Some great play here by the Bearcats, and the Braves haven't found an answer yet. We'll have a timeout and try to regain some composure and see if we can climb back in a little bit before the half ends here.
Again, you can't just expect to come back 20-plus points just like that. We got to start taking care of the ball. We got to start, taking longer possessions. We got to start figuring out ways how can we make them have longer possessions. You just got to chip your way back into this. You're not going to get it all in one play. You're not going to get it all in one possession. Slow yourself down. Take a deep breath. There's a lot of time here in the second quarter, a lot of time in the second half as well. So just take a deep breath, go back to what we do, and, we just, to be blunt, I guess we got to wake up a little bit.
Yep. So Webster be at the line after that Jack Tevedal foul down low.
Another thing that Troy Connect's got to be careful about here, he's only got 2 timeouts left for the rest of the game. So I know it's a long 4 minutes here, but got to try to string those into the second half here.
We'll have a sub here. Ben Folkman in for Tevedal. Richter will bring it down the court. There's the double team up top. Over to Folkman now. Cross court to Mitch.
We got to relax. They're bringing a lot of pressure at us. We just got to relax.
Picked off there. The Bearcats lay it up and in. Another picked off pass. Shot good.
Webster leads
43-12 here, so got a lot of work to do. Ben Folkman, left side, inside to Zelke, inside pass to Nathan on the run. He'll get one to go. First bucket in a few minutes here for the Braves.
Like I said, they're going to bring us pressure up front there. We got to take our time, stay composed, break that first line, and then look for backdoor cuts. Here we go.
Bearcats throw that one away. Let's use this.
Forced a turnover. Now let's go get another good, hard, inside the paint bucket.
Will on the drive, dishes to Chaz, puts it up. He's fouled. He'll head to the line. Chaz sinks his first. And his second, 43-16.
Who had those free throws?
Chaz. They'll go left corner, kick it back up top. Cross court pass, right corner three on the way, no good. Rebound, Mitch Berger. He'll get it over to Jackson, right wing. Up top to Will, 4-3, in and out. And a foul down low. So that'll stay with Britton Hecla.
My iPad here that I was using to kind of help keep track of stats just froze up on me, so there went that.
I know what that's like.
There went that idea. So
I already Will with another three. No good.
It's a great box out by 22.
I already had a Wi-Fi warning that I was dropping Wi-Fi, so we'll see how the night goes here. Three on the way, good. 46-16 the score.
Something to keep an eye on here. With it being a 30-point lead already, come out of the second half, they're going to have running clock unless we do something about it.
Inside pass to Chaz, he gets hammered. He'll head to the line.
What do you say?
Can't throw stuff in the air. Their student section is throwing lays in the air. which there's a lot for them to be excited about here.
Can't fault them.
You got to credit Matthew Leonard's Webster. They were ready to go right
Both free throws don't go. 46-16 our score. And the travel there. Richter up top. He'll get it over right side to Zelke. Looking inside, nothing there. They'll swing it around the other way. Ben Folkman into Jack Tevedal. Back up to Folkman now on a drive. Floater on the way. Good. Ben Folkman with a little two-point shot. 46-18 now, I believe. Bearcats throw that one away. Britton Hecla ball under a minute to go in the half.
Wouldn't mind to see us get a quick bucket here, try to get a 2-for-1 possession.
Like you said, need to try to keep it under that 30.
You gotta have guys showing at the high post if they're pressing all the way up here. I know our post players are playing on the block like they're told, but
Folkman for a three off the top of the rim. No good. Bearcats will slow things down. 33 seconds left here in the half. Bearcats bring it across the timeline. The drive inside shot.
that's a gutsy call, as Brian Ravenberg would say.
Blocked by Chaz. He'll get called for a foul, and the Bearcats will head to the line.
.5 seconds here. I'd like for us to get one shot here. Got to put something in the basket. Got to have something that we can build some momentum off.
Tevedal comes out of there with it. I didn't know if anyone was going to grab it. Folkman in the corner to Tevedal. Shot fake, drive, layup. Good! Jack Tevedal with the layup.
Don't foul.
And a layup at the buzzer doesn't go. And we've reached halftime with a score that I did not expect. 47-20. We are going to grab a break here. And we'll have second half action when we return. Thanks for watching Braves basketball on Rockdale YouTube. All right, welcome back to the Webster Armory. We're set for second half action. And thanks for joining us here on Rocktail YouTube. If you couldn't make the trip, I want to thank all of our yearly live stream sponsors once again: North Star Federal Credit Union, Health First Chiropractic, Bolt Marketing, Full Circle Ag, Benke Sand and Gravel, Grade A Transportation, Heinbuck Potatoes, County Line Seed with Precision Planting, C&W Transfer, Scott's Lumber, First Savings Bank, HH Design, Sand Lake Sales, Venture Communications, Britton Baseball and Softball, Valley Dairy Supply, Tank Seed, Wanderlust Travel Concierge, Creative Concepts, and Metabolic Hoops Academy. Back in action here, 47-20. And a few score updates from around the area. Go ahead, Garrett.
Some score updates. Class B, at halftime, Warner is up 1 on Aberdeen Christian. And then Wabe Summit is up by 5 on Leola Frederick. Looking at the Class A bracket, Hamlin is leading Sioux Valley by 5, 26-21. Let's see if I can find Groton and Millbank, 36-22 Groton. So looks like Clark and Elkton are going to be playing here later, but that's kind of a little update of some area teams.
The Leola Frederick score is kind of surprising.
Yeah, you know, Wabe Summit's got a good squad of boys. They can really shoot the ball. Leola Frederick's kind of not been firing on all cylinders lately. They actually, not too long ago, lost to Webster, and I think that kind of opened a lot of eyes here in the town of Webster to this ball club that they're able to put on the floor. So got a lot of work to do here. Let's see if we can slowly keep chipping away and crawl our way back into this.
Richter will control up top. Cross court to Lofton Herr. He'll drive inside, kicks it to the corner to Mitch. Mitch comes around to the left elbow. He'll get fouled. Fresh shot clock for the Braves as Mitch gets set to inbound. Inside pass to Zelke, up and in for 2. Nice start to the second half.
Looks like we're going to go with like a 3/4 court ball pressure here. Try to force some more turnovers.
3 on the way from deep. It's good.
But that is the exact thing you don't want to have happen, is not getting back in transition and hitting a wide open 3.
Oh, Lofton was looking for Chaz down low, and it was kicked away. I don't think Chaz was looking for it either. Inside pass here.
Straight up.
They get him to alter the shot, and it doesn't go. Richter on the drive. Floater, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound Bearcats.
That's a really tough shot. You're flying at the basket right at the front and just trying to lay it in real nice. That's a hard basket. You'd like to see him pick a side and try to lay it off the glass.
Ball lost by the Bearcats. Mitch on a drive. He'll take it all the way. Lays it up. Shot no good. We're headed quickly the other way. And Mitch's shot. He'll get fouled. He'll head to the line. (50-22) with Mitch at the line. Mitch puts his first in. Ben Folkman in, Lofton Herr out. Tevedal also set to come in, I'm assuming, for Mitch. Second one, no good. A little bit of pressure here in the backcourt. They'll dribble through. Drive, dish, shot no good, put back. Also no good. Having trouble with this tripod. Richter for 3. And a timeout, Webster.
Got some momentum coming our way. Got to ride it. Got to ride this momentum wave. Keep figuring out ways to keep chipping this score deficit down. Got about 24 points. Just let's get it within 15 to go into the fourth quarter. If we can do that, it gives us a chance to try to get, that last minute's basket or even a last second shot. So can't get all 24 of it back here. Let's cut it in half and gather up and be ready for the fourth. Am I on?
Yep, we're
okay,
on.
I thought I hit that button earlier, so I was just making sure I wasn't muting myself. Bum, bum, bum.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, might have walked with it. Number 5 is going to be the one that we want to get it pressured. Not a great ball handler. Going to be the guy that we want the ball to be in his hands, get some pressure on him.
Down in the corner here,
Yeah, that's the right call.
That'll go against Jackson, I believe, is first on the night. Yep.
Webster crowd letting him know that he cannot, in fact, foul. It's one of the all-time not great student section cheers.
Baseline drive, he'll get fouled by Folkman.
Couldn't see it on the other side of the floor, but Justin's calling it a foul. I trust him. There you go.
Inbound pass picked off by Will. He'll take it down, puts it up off the glass, and it's good.
Keep chipping, boys.
Knocked away, ball loose. Webster comes up with it. He'll launch a 3. No good, into the hands of Zelke. Richter brings it down quickly and over to Folkman for a 3. Off the rim,
Jackson.
Rebound, Zelke, put back no good.
Get in there, attaboy.
Rebound, Nathan Folkman, and it's good.
Like I said, keep chipping away. Don't need, that's an offensive. Oh,
Travel.
We'll take the travel either way.
Little momentum coming Britton Hecla's way.
Ride the wave.
Chaz Viator in, Jackson will get a breather.
Ride the wave.
50-30 now. Richter over to Folkman, into Nathan, out to Tevedal for a 3. Doesn't go, rebound, Ben Folkman.
Get it out.
He kicks it out to Nathan, swings it up top. Will for a 3. Oh, Chaz gets undercut big time.
Got to be on them, undercutting Chaz.
Mount take a tumble. His foul should go on Matthew Mount.
Good. On the mount. Or on mount. I'm hearing some Webster people yelling over the back. And Austin, as we know, that is not a foul.
Indeed it is not.
You cannot penalize someone for being taller, more athletic, and going up and getting a rebound over them.
Over to Folkman for a 3.
Get in
Bang!
Onions! Hey, here we go.
Timeout,
fellas.
Webster Bearcats. Britton Hecla trying to climb back in here. 50-33 our score. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. All right, back after that Webster timeout. Britton Hecla trying to climb back in here. 50-33, 4:21 left in the third. Long way to go, but they're working at it. More pressure in the backcourt. Nice job here. Webster gets it across.
24 and 5 are the guys that we want the ball in the hands of. Not real strong dribblers.
Ball knocked away. Last touch by the Bearcats. Britton Hecla ball.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Mr. B103 wants me to say. So you're saying there's a chance.
He needs to settle down.
Wow. That's actually a really crazy hustle, outstanding play by that kid.
Who's that going against?
I'm going to assume Nathan.
Oh, went against Ben.
Ben, that's what, his third?
Yep. Jay-Z and Lofton in, Ben and Nathan out. Richter, Viator, and Berger out there as well. Little pressure here from Webster.
Stay calm.
Down to Viator, inside to Lofton, regains control. Mitch,
Bring it back out.
he'll drive inside, puts up a shot, doesn't go.
That's a foul on Chaz.
And Chaz will pick one up there. 52-33 here.
Must be a little wet spot on the ball there, or on the floor.
Justin says, get down there and wipe that up.
These kids are young. They can bend all the way down there. Stay straight up.
Got Chaz on his feet.
That's his third. I know it's fun to block the ball, but sometimes the best option is just stick your hands up there and be a wall. They make it over you, got to tip the cap, play another defensive possession.
Second one, no good. Rebound, Zelke. In the corner to her, back up to Richter, over to Berger.
Again, just keep riding this momentum.
Her for a three off the back of the rim. Long rebound brought in by the Bearcats.
Can't let them get all the momentum back here.
We'll go down into the left corner. Now dribble back out up top. Into the middle they go. Drive to the basket and it goes. They just kind of let him walk to the hoop there. Pass down to Lofton. He'll drive. Dish to Chaz. That one knocked away. Cross-court pass, baseline drive.
Stay on the ground, guys.
Chaz with a big rebound there. Richter brings it down. Floater, he gets fouled, and he'll head to the line to shoot a couple. (55-33). Tebedal and Ben Folkman in. Lofton and Mitch out. Second one good as well. 55-35, almost picked off by Tevedal.
Get in front, get in front, get in front. No, kept his hand on top of the ball.
Inside pass here. He'll
Straight
work
up,
his
straight
way
up.
down. Blocked by Viator, grabbed by Zelke. He has it knocked away, and he'll
Thank
get
you.
fouled. Fifth team foul for the Bearcats, so both teams now in the bonus with 2:08.
Could be a long third quarter.
Yep. Puts it in. It was White Lies night against Roncalli, and Jill had a shirt on that said, "I dare you to put Jay-Z at the free throw line."
Some nights he's got it. Some nights he don't. And
2 for 2 there.
hopefully tonight's the night he can put those free throws in.
Bearcats get it down. Drive inside, blocked by Viator. Richter brings it down the other way, fires a three, doesn't go. Rebound Viator.
Oh no. What?
Offensive foul. Who's that
No,
against?
no. They just called off the shot clock. No, that didn't. No. That bounced forward off the rim, didn't it?
I thought so.
Oh man.
It's a tough break there.
Right there. Trap that. Trap that. Trap that. Stay straight. Good.
Nice job, Chaz.
Yeah, I think Lucas called that it hit the shot clock, which would render it out of bounds. God, I just don't know if I agree with that.
Three is good. 58-37. Richter ahead to Tevedal in the corner to Viator. Fires a three. Long. Rebound Bearcats.
Pressure him. Pressure him.
He'll get trapped in the corner.
Get that.
He throws that one away. Jay-Z grabs it. Jackson Zelke looking inside, kicks it to Tevedal. He'll fire a three. Off the back of the rim, rebound Webster.
If I'm Britton right now, we got to get the ball into the hands of 24, 5, and 22. Keep it out of Mount, keep it out of Lesnar, and get pressure in these guys' face. Make them hurry the ball up. And we got a rebound on the backside. And I don't agree with that call either.
I think it hit Jay-Z in the head. I don't know if Webster touched it after that or not. Cross-court pass. Here's a drive. Kicks out to the right corner. They'll swing it back up top right wing. Inside drive. Shot from the free throw line. Off the glass and good. Richter kicks it to Zelke for a three. Off the mark. 25 seconds left to go.
Thank you.
Out of bounds. Britton Hecla ball. 20 seconds left. 60-37. Down by 23 here. Tevedal cross court to Folkman. Over to Richter. Deep three on the way. No good. Ball
That's
batted
off them.
around.
That's our ball. Thank
Off
you.
Webster. 6.3 left to go in the third.
Six seconds. You got time to run a quick play here. Get the ball in, get a basket.
Inbound pass to Tevedal. Drive. Kick to Richter. Deep three. No good. Rebound batted by Tevedal, but the quarter ends 60-37. 1 quarter of action left to go. We'll be right back on Rocktail YouTube. Back in action for the final quarter here in Region 1A action. Bearcats versus Braves. Braves trail 60-37. And glad to have you here if you couldn't make the trip. If you're watching along, go ahead and click that subscribe button if you would. We'll bring you a lot more action this spring. Picked off by Richter. He'll take it down, lays it up and in. Braves still alive here. That one will go against Richter.
Got to keep our emotions in check here. It's going to start to get really physical this fourth quarter, so keep our emotions in check. Stay within ourselves. Kid's fast.
Inside look there and gets it to go. Makes it look easy. Folkman brings it down, kicks it back up top to Nathan. Over to Mitch. Folkman for a three. Doesn't get it. Webster down quickly.
Got to take chances defensively.
Drive, layup, charge. Taken by Nathan Folkman.
Webster coach was calling for a flop, but McCreary's a big kid, and it's a lot of weight going forward, so I think that was the right call.
Lofton and Chaz in. Jackson and Nathan out. Inside to Folkman. He'll put up a shot from the free throw line, and it goes. 62-41.
Right there. Get pressure on him right now. Good.
Picked off by Mitch Berger.
Every time 5 gets the ball, you got to be getting double teaming. Get pressure on these guys.
Quick three doesn't go.
That's a
transition bucket for the Bearcats. 64-41. Inside to Mitch Berger, out to Lofton Her for a three. Good! Mitch will pick up one there, trying to go for the ball.
Don't hate it.
64-44. Jack in, Mitch out.
Double team him right now. Right now.
Go to the corner for a three. Good. Under 6 minutes to go here. Chaz Viator back up top to Will. He'll put it on the floor. Kicks it to Folkman for a three. No good. There's a three. Some more pressure here from the Braves. Bearcats get it ahead. Get it across the half-court line. Hope. Three from the Bearcats is good.
This is one of the most impressive shooting nights that I've seen from Webster here. This is impressive.
Pass knocked away, and then Viator will get fouled. That'll be number 4 on Shoemaker.
Shoemaker's got 16 points. Mount, I think, 14. He's got 18, and Lesner's still got 19.
Folkman puts it on the floor, fires a shot, short. Rebound brought in by the Bearcats.
Double team, double team, double team.
Almost thrown away. Webster grabs it. Dishes it to his teammate. Back out up top. Wide open three. Good.
This is incredible.
73-47. Nobody's put up this many points on the Braves this year. Three from Tevedal, no good. Rebound, Viator. Lofton her, three. Good. Timeout, Coach Connect. It'll be a 30 seconds, so we'll just leave it here.
This is incredible.
Yes, it is. I haven't been keeping track, but I'd be interested in the percentage. Trying to think back, have they missed this quarter?
Maybe once. And they came out with more energy in that first quarter. Ball starts going in. Hard to put a lid on it when you're shooting this well. And it's not just one guy. It is pretty much everybody in white tonight's making a basket. So.
Shot no good. Rebound Bearcats. That shot no good.
I was about to say if that basket went in, I don't know. I'd have to be looking for the magic leprechaun that's in this building somewhere, because holy cow, if that would have went in, man.
Richter brings it down. They'll get it up top to Zelke. They'll swing it around to Lofton her. Folkman for a three. In and out. Rebound Viator. Put back. Good.
Don't give up, Red. Just don't give up. There's still time. You got to do the right things. Things got to go perfectly for us here. Don't give up.
Good job being aggressive here. Webster content to dribble it around up top. Whoa. Held on to that one awfully long before he put it back on the floor. That shot no good. And that'll be a foul.
I love how the Webster crowd was in a bit of disgust with that foul. Things are going your way tonight. I think it's okay if you get a foul or two.
.323 left to go. Folkman back up top to Richter. He'll fire a deep three. Short. Chaz saves it. Folkman grabs it. Throws it off the Bearcats. And keeps the offensive possession alive. Inbound pass to her for a three. Off the mark. Rebound Bearcats. We'll go down right corner. Shot fake. He'll pick up his dribble. Gets it back up right wing. They'll swing it around to the left side. Back now near side. Into the middle. Drive to the free throw line. Kick it back up top. Thought about the three. Pulls it down. Drive. Shot. Good. 75-52. 2:35 left to go in the game.
I looked at his book over here. Webster has hit 13 threes tonight.
Her for three. No good. Rebound Viator. Kicks it to Folkman. Up top to Richter. Over to Folkman. Wilt puts it on the floor. Floater short. That'll be Will's second on the night. Nathan will check in. Chaz will come out.
Sorry, I must have counted wrong. He just said 12.
Tev-
Still impressive.
Tevidal in, Lofton out. Cross-court pass. We'll go back up top with it. Inside look there, altered by Ben Folkman, and then a foul on the putback. I think that'll go against Zelke.
I'm afraid that is probably the nail in the coffin.
Here comes Nate Schuler in for Ben Folkman, the senior in his last game of his high school career. Nice job, Ben Folkman. .131 left in the game. Richter on a drive. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Zelke, that put back good.
Don't love the start the buses chant. As you saw, two teams bust their butts tonight. I don't know. I know some people say it's okay. I don't know. I don't love it.
Baseline drive, travel. Jace Ryan into the game. Will Richter out, Drew Heitman in, and Jackson will come out as well. Great careers for Will Richter and Jackson Zelke as well. Thank you for your time and talents, gentlemen. Tevidal brings it down the court. Hands it off to Ryan. Ryan on a drive. Nice move inside. Gets it to go. Jace Ryan gets into the game and gets a bucket right away.
Yeah, this senior class, football, wrestling.
Picked off by Heitman, and he gets fouled.
Football, wrestling, basketball. This senior class is big reason why we have a lot of the success that we do. These guys have done nothing but work their tails off for everything that they've earned these last 4 years. You know, myself coaching them in football, I can't be more proud of these boys. You know, with Bryce, with wrestling, and these boys playing basketball. Nothing but proud of everything that they've been able to do over these last 4 years, and, you know, credit them with bringing the program back up to where we want it to be, and hope that our juniors, sophomores, freshmen, and eighth graders can take the next step.
Heitman good on that one. Bo Maiko in now as well. Nathan out. Three on the way. That no good. Rebound Jack Tevidal. Jump ball. Possession arrow with the Braves. 28 seconds left. Schuler on a drive, kicks it to Ryan for a three. That one short into the hands of the Bearcats, and they are off and running. Pass back up top. They'll be content to dribble that one out. And that's how your Region 1A will end, with the Bearcats going to the Sodak 16. Welcome to your Grade A Transportation postgame wrap-up, brought to you by Matt Folkman at Grade A Transportation. Not the outcome I had thought was going to happen tonight. 78-57 final score. What are your final thoughts?
Just came out with not enough energy. You know, but we started out first minute or two pretty well. Tough to beat a team that makes 12 threes.
Yes.
You know, yeah, there's a lot to this game. Congrats to Webster. I mean, you can't take it away from Webster. These dudes, you know, they played a region game and they played like they wanted to win it. So you got to give credit to them for doing this, and I wish them luck in whoever they face. Yeah.
Unfortunate ending to the Braves season, but I felt like they did take another step forward, losing some key seniors in Ben, Jackson, and Will, that hopefully this younger crew can carry on what they've built upon and get a little better product next year and make it to the Sodak 16 and hopefully a little further even.
Yeah, we're going to miss those guys. Yeah, we're going to miss those guys.
So much for only team personnel on the court.
Yeah.
But a lot to be proud of if you're the Bearcats.
Yep. But there's also the saying, got to act like you've been there before. So.
I appreciate you all joining us here on Rockdale YouTube tonight. If you couldn't make the game, if you would, go ahead and subscribe there. We'll have the Rockdale Roundtable coming up here in the coming weeks, and probably try to get some track events if we can. And then into baseball season, which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Hosting a state tournament this year for the varsity squad.
Yeah, the VFW's kind of switching up the age groups a little bit, doing like a varsity, JV, C team, junior high. So a lot of these guys that we thought were maybe done after last year are going to get another year. You know, I think Will's going to try to put on the old jersey one more time, and it's going to be fun. Got a good group of coaches, good group of kids. Like you said, got golf and track coming up, so hopefully we can see some success in that, and like I said, build on for next year. Appreciate you joining me here tonight. It's been fun. Yeah, thanks for inviting me. Like I said, made the long trek down, but glad I was here to watch this. Yeah, it's a tough night. Something something's gonna sting for a couple days, but just kind of gotta accept it and move on. Thanks, everybody.